Now, the Iran-US talks in Islamabad are expected to pit two men against each other, the Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf and the American Vice President JD Vance. As the two leaders represent their delegations, let's in fact take a look at their position on the war ahead of the crucial talks. Now, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf has emerged as Iran's voice, showcasing Tehran's demands after the assassination of the country's top leaders, including the likes of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and Ali Larijani. In the early days of his career, Ghalibaf had joined the IRGC during the Iran-Iraq war that happened for 8 long years in the 1980s, where Iraq was backed by the Americans. He rose very swiftly through the ranks and then served as a field commander. He reportedly commanded the Imam Reza Brigade and the 5th Nasser Division. In 1994, he was appointed as the head of the engineering wing of the IRGC Khatam al-Anbiya and then served as the commander of IRGC Aerospace Force from the year 1997 till the year 2000. In 2000, he was appointed as the Chief of National Police. From 2005 till 2017, for 3 consecutive terms, he was elected as the Mayor of Tehran. Navigating Iran's corridors of power, he was elected as the Speaker of Iran's Parliament in the year 2020. And he holds the position till date. Now, Ghalibaf has also run for the top job in Iran, that of the president, several times. However, he hasn't been successful. In 2005, he was in the 4th position in the first round. His chances improved slightly in his second attempt in 2013. In 2017, he was seen as a top contender for the job, but then withdrew to consolidate support for Ibrahim Raisi. In 2024, he again lost to Masoud Pezeshkian. Before Israel and the United States attacked Iran on the 28th of February, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei had designated Ghalibaf as the de facto deputy tasked with leading the armed forces during the war. And since then, he's been very vocal against the war. And ahead of talks in Islamabad, the Iranian leader has said that 3 key clauses were violated in the ceasefire framework. This includes a non-compliance with the ceasefire in Lebanon, the drone incursion over the Iranian airspace, and the denial of Iran's right for nuclear enrichment. The American President JD Vance will lead the American team, is joined by Donald Trump's good friend and also Donald Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner. And he's hit back at Ghalibaf. He's urged Iran not to let the fragile ceasefire deal fall apart over Israeli bombings of Lebanon, claiming that it was a promise that was never made by the Americans when they agreed for the ceasefire.
First of all, I actually think, and there's a lot of bad faith negotiation and a lot of bad faith, propaganda going on. I think this comes from a legitimate misunderstanding. I think the Iranians thought that the ceasefire included Lebanon, and it just didn't. We never made that promise. We never indicated that was going to be the case. What we said is that the ceasefire would be focused on Iran and the ceasefire would be focused on America's allies.
Now, JD Vance has kept a low profile during the Iran war, working through back-channel diplomacy, joining Pakistan's mediation efforts. He'd engaged with intermediaries to open dialogue with Tehran, tasked by President Trump with finding a way to end the conflict. All eyes will now be on Islamabad talks and if a breakthrough can be achieved.
So it turns out that Colonel Myers here did the polar bear fights for the people who built this country.